They were all men guards. But after my article came out, then they got a woman to come in because there were women there too, and they were like no men guards. That was like really weird. So women needed some women. So somehow I think we influenced, and I don't know, maybe myself in particular, influenced and helped to bring that female guard in there. They should have been there from the beginning because there was none when we came. Anyway, the woman, the guard, she would not pass my petition to the next place. So I said, you know what, fine, don't pass the petition, just give it back. So what I did was I took my pens and pencils that my friend sent me and I made this huge petition. And I showed it to the people on the other side so they could duplicate it on their side. They could see it, read it, and duplicate it. Because it was in Korean. Everything was in Korean. I was always speaking in Korean at that time. 매일매일 그냥 한국말 하는 중. 한국말 했어요. 그때 한국말만 영어 opening. And we can talk to people downstairs and upstairs. People could talk to us. But we can't pass things to each other like a note or something like that. We have to ask the guards to pass the note. If we have a friend or a brother, some people I think they have their relatives. One friend, he was from Pakistan, his brother was there. Anyway, so we wanted to pass this petition around, but the woman that was there, the female, there was like, actually after we complained and my article came up, it took a while, but we got this petition going, and what was really amazing was that when we tried to get to pass the petition to other people, because we were all locked up, but there were different, like these huge cells, there were like maybe 10 to 15 people locked up in one little cell, right? But it's not little, it's big enough that we can all hold in there, but when there's like 15 people, it gets crowded. And so there are like 6 of these cells on one floor, which can hold up to 15 people, but we're separated. So there's one side where everybody can talk to each other. Everybody can still talk to each other because there's like this, how can I get my money from this guy? One guy, his boss took his passport, and that's what really screwed him. That was the only problem he had. So the guy he worked for took his passport, and we were trying to argue with the immigration people saying, why can't you go to this boss man's house, and charge him with stealing, and well, apparently things aren't that simple. If it was, I guess it would have been done. So I thought that, across the law, I'm going to favor Koreans more than they'll favor, non-Koreans, because this was their country, which I guess is understandable, but it leaves, a lot of people open to exploitation. So I thought, we have to change this. So the labor people need to help too. The local labor people. And we even went to like the outside labor activist people, and they were like, oh, we can't help you. And so people kept going with stroke easy. Oh, yes, immigrants and Anyway, so I thought that if we all made a petition and signed it, we could get some action and change things around and plead our case, because there's like the Ministry of Justice, there's the Labor Ministry, and then there was the immigration people, which they're part of the Justice Ministry, but they operate separately somehow, their own department, and so we tried to address all these people, but it was like a running around. It was like passing around the hot potato. We'd write to one people and they said, well, we can't help you, that's